Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is GamingWithSal and welcome back to the channel. So if you guys have been keeping up with the channel or any sort of news related to Black Ops 4, you would know that there have been a lot of teasers coming out lately regarding the new 11 specialist that's going to be added to the game, as well as changes coming to the Blackout map. Now, in my previous video, I did also cover some zombie news alongside with these teasers, in which a new map was leaked for the mode, as well as 4 new characters to be added to the Black Ops 4 Zombies universe. The reason I want to bring this up is because in that previous video, I mentioned how this leak was most likely not going to be coming to the game for a while now, as well as with news about DLC 1. However, that could change, because Treyarch just tweeted out this message today saying multiplayer, zombies, Blackout, December 11th, who's ready? So with that said, we aren't just going to be getting updates for multiplayer and Blackout, but we're also going to be getting updates for zombies as well. So maybe we could potentially get a new zombies map and new characters coming next week instead of later on, like around next month or so. Maybe, but don't take my word for it, because this is just an assumption that I'm making based off of what this tweet is saying. But anyways, with that out of the way, I wanted to go ahead and discuss about another teaser that we just received for the specialist that's getting added into the game today. However, in this teaser, we're able to get a slight glimpse of the specialist moving around. As you guys can see on your screen, I went ahead and took the teaser and slowed it down enough to where we can go ahead and see the specialist a little bit more clearly, and after going through the clip over and over again, we can go ahead and stop the clip right here and see that the specialist is most likely going to be a female based on what her facial features look like. Now, assuming that she's a female and has a hood on as well, this specialist is starting to look a lot like Outrider from Black Ops 3, and this can make a lot of sense too once you do the research for Black Ops 4. For example, take a look at Battery's comic book on the official Call of Duty website. Outrider is actually part of Battery's story, in which they went on a mission together, and based off of this, Battery and Outrider seem to have a pretty good relationship with one another as well. So therefore, Outrider does have a spot here in the Black Ops 4 universe, and her story can be expanded upon as well in the near future. But at the same time, there's also a problem with the theory of this new specialist being Outrider. Her main ability from Black Ops 3, aka the Vision Pulse, is already given to Recon here in Black Ops 4. On top of that, if we take a look at the teaser that came out before this one again, we can see that the specialist is holding some sort of grenade in her hand, in which it seems to be an EMP grenade. Once again, the reason why a lot of people, as well as myself included, believe that this is an EMP grenade is because of the tweets that Treyarch and Call of Duty have been tweeting out. Like, take a look at this tweet for example. A couple of days ago, PlayStation tweeted out the original teaser with the EMP grenade and had a caption saying the disruption is coming. And today, Treyarch went ahead and tweeted out this new specialist teaser with its caption saying, "Pardon the interruption," in which the text is even written as if it's being messed with. So when it comes down to it, an EMP grenade is the only equipment in the Call of Duty franchise in which it usually disrupts the player by jamming either their equipment or their score streaks, and this is where the theory that this grenade is going to be some sort of an EMP grenade once again comes up. But then again, these are just speculations and theories that have been formed by the community, so nothing is confirmed, but this theory does make a lot of sense. Anyways, remember when I said that there's a problem with believing that this new specialist is going to be Outrider? Well, it has to do with this whole conversation I just had about the EMP grenade. Outrider back in Black Ops 3 had 2 abilities with her, the Vision Pulse and the Sparrow, which basically was a bow and arrow that had an explosive tip. Well, like I said earlier, Vision Pulse is already given to Recon, and an EMP grenade is nothing close to what Sparrow did to her opponents. Therefore, is the specialist truly Outrider? I mean, it looks like her, it makes sense to why it could be her due to her being in Battery's comic book, but in terms of her ability and equipment, it doesn't seem to be anything like her when looking at all the teases that we have been receiving. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the chances of Outrider being the 11th specialist here in Black Ops 4 is sort of like a 50-50, maybe 75-25, and I know it's a bummer to hear something like that, but the main point of making this video was to present points on why this new specialist has a chance of being Outrider. And granted, there are really strong points too on why it can be her. To summarize once again, the way the specialist physically looks in this new teaser fits that of what Outrider used to look like. She's in Battery's comic book, and it would make just so much more sense to continue the specialist storyline here in Black Ops 4 alongside with the main specialist stories that we've been getting since the day that this game has come out. And honestly, who knows? Maybe Outrider could very well be coming back to Black Ops 4, except maybe have a different specialist ability or possibly a whole different specialist equipment than she did back in Black Ops 3. This is possible, but there's also a chance that this could be a whole new specialist that we've never seen before as well. So therefore, we sadly just have to wait and see what happens, or maybe see if we get any more teasers in the next couple of days before the the specialist gets revealed, but if you were to ask me, I feel like it's most likely going to be Outrider. Now, before I go ahead and close off the video, I just want to go ahead and say that whoever this next specialist is going to be, I do have to wonder what her or his main specialist weapon is going to be. Seeing how he or she is going to interrupt or disrupt something, it could possibly be that maybe the specialist will have the ability to maybe jam certain enemy score streaks or equipment, or it can even maybe temporarily jam all enemy specialist equipment for a certain period of time. Basically an EMP strike, but one that only affects the enemy specialist equipment and abilities. If that's the case, then this could end up being like the system hack back from Advanced Warfare, where once you call the streak in, all enemy jetpacks wouldn't really work anymore, as well as other things that the players carried around, such as score streaks, their minimap vision, etc. Plus, when looking at the majority of these specialists, their main abilities have been in Call of Duty before, but in the form of score streaks, such as Battery's War Machine, Nomad's Dog, Torque's Barricade, etc. So it would make a lot of sense to take a score streak such as the system hack in Advanced Warfare and turning it into a specialist ability, since that's what BO4 is mostly doing anyways with most of these specialists. So if I had to bet on it, we might see a specialist weapon that is going to be like the system hack, with the equipment being something close to an EMP grenade for this new specialist. But with that said, I would like to hear what you guys have to say about all of this. Do you guys think that this new specialist is going to be Outrider? And if so, what do you think of some of the points that I brought up in this video? And if you guys don't think it's Outrider, I would also love to hear why you think that and some of the reasons to why you feel like it's going to be a whole new specialist. When it comes to me, like I said before, I'm kind of 50-50 on this. I'm not going to say that it's not going to be Outrider, but at the same time, I'm not going to go ahead and say that it's going to be her for sure. So basically, I'm open to hearing both sides of the argument. But anyways, that's all I have for you in today's video. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the news surrounding next week's big update. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected. Links will always be in the description below, and stay tuned to the channel for more Black Ops 4 news. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye.